What's happening at this stage of my life is my truck carked it pretty much. It needs a new engine, and it's coming right in the mix of summertime where I'm supposed to be, doing a bit of traveling and having a bit of a holiday. So I'm pretty much carless for a couple of weeks. Then also I'm facing a little bit of financial hardship in terms of me starting a new business. I'm dealing with hardship in a lot of areas, but what I'm trying to, I guess, talk about, and hopefully you fellas out there that are listening to this can gain a little bit of maybe insight. If you are facing the same sort of challenges, maybe you can use this kōrero that I'm having to give you perspective, what approach to take. And again, this is me just learning from, what life's sort of bringing me at the moment, but I really think that it's a challenge for me to overcome. It's an opportunity for me to grow. And that's sort of the perspective that I take on all of life's challenges as they arise. I feel like it's an opportunity for me to be better as a coach, be better as a person, be better, and set me up as later on as a father, set me up better as a man, set me up better in terms of, if I come across this problem in the future, that I can deal with it, or if someone's needing help from me in the future, that I can give them this sort of advice. Why? Because I've been through it. So I guess what I'm trying to talk about is perspective and your attitude and your approach to when life seems like it's piling on top of you. What are you going to do about it in terms of your attitude and how you're going to show up? When I face challenges in life, I do feel all these challenges. I do have moments where I do feel down, etc. However, it's about feeling through those emotions, leaning into them, and sort of asking what is life trying to teach me here? And I know that it sucks because sometimes, like me now, as I'm going through whatever challenges I'm going through, sometimes you can't see the end of the tunnel, or sometimes you can't see why this is happening to me. You want to ask yourself why these challenges are coming up. What is life trying to teach me? I always feel like there's always a lesson in hardship. I feel like there's always a lesson that you can learn when faced with a challenge or when faced with an obstacle. Something that I like to think about is when faced with an obstacle, that obstacle is just a push in the right direction. So these are the, I guess, types of approaches and perspectives that I have when I feel a challenge coming up, or when I feel like I'm being faced with a challenge or hardship in life. That my attitude, that's one thing that we can always control, is our attitude. How are you going to approach this? And don't get me wrong, my attitude sometimes towards it is not the greatest. However, once I capture it and once I understand what's going on, then I switch my attitude towards one that is going to serve me. At the end of the day, if you have a piss poor attitude, and this is me talking to me too, whānau, if you have a piss poor attitude to whatever approach or whatever life throws at you, that will get you nowhere ultimately. And that's something that I try to tell myself, that your attitude or my attitude will determine the outcome. My attitude will determine what's going to happen in the future. At the end of the day, sometimes we can get stuck in this, I guess, this complaining mode, or this, this toxic feeling of, when you just sit in that sort of realm of sadness or depression or whatever it may be, that feels comfortable. So I guess what I'm trying to say here is, when you are faced with challenges, what are you going to do about it? When you are faced with these challenges, it's an opportunity for you to grow. It's an opportunity for you to be better. It's an opportunity for you to see if you really do have the mana and the guts to persevere. And I do want to, I guess I want to say to you fellas out there that might be experiencing things like this, you do have the guts. You do have the mana. It's in you. It's within you. And these times where, you're facing a lot of hardship, these times are the best times for you to really look within, and try to find who you really are in these moments, in hardship times, whatever those may be. This is where you actually truly find out who you are as a person. And you are going to make mistakes, as I do, and you are going to not show up as the best version of yourself all the time. Okay, I'll just be honest. Sometimes, I do get it wrong, and I do not make all the right decisions in the moment for whatever those reasons may be. Heoi anō, once you capture that and once you become more self-aware of what's going on and stepping into the light, that's when things start to really change. So this is a motivational talk for you out there, but also for me. As I'm having this kōrero, my TED Talks, by the way, when I'm having this motivational, I guess, kōrero, or whatever you want to call it, this is all kōrero for me as a reminder to myself of when times like this come up. And I do know that life will throw a lot of curveballs all the time, and I think that's what life is. But it's an opportunity for you to grow. These are some key takeaways that I want you fellas to take away from this kōrero is adversity is an opportunity for you to grow. Obstacles are a push in the right direction. Adversity builds resilience and identity, which then helps you find out who you really are. I guess the fourth one, and maybe the last one, is be easy on yourself. Again, a reminder for myself. I'm someone who's really can put the spotlight on myself when things are not going too well. I guess maybe at times I'm my own worst critic. It's a bit of a blessing and a curse at the same time, because I hold such a high standard for myself, but sometimes self-judgment and all those sorts of things can really have an impact on myself. The last one, be easy on yourself. Take it day by day, step by step, little bites at the pie, so to speak. If you do all those things, I feel like you will come out on the other side a better person in whatever way that looks in life. So hopefully you fellas got something out of this kōrero. Some of you out there might be going through the same sort of things that I'm going through currently, that you can get through it, you can step through it. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. So my perspective on it is, at the end of the day, once I get through this, I know this will make me a better man. I know that this will 10x my business. I know that this will make me a better coach, a better trainer, a better X, Y, and Z. So that's my approach to a whānau. Hopefully you fellas get something out of this. Huri noa, ki ngā kōkona e whāo tēnei whare, tēnā koutou, tēnā hui hui mai tātou.